Oh, all right. So I guess when I saw I read the email, I was like, sweet, I got this email. No. But then I was like, when are we going to see Mayweather McGregor too? I want to see him in the octagon now. And, I wonder, will McGregor carry Mayweather for as long as Mayweather carried McGregor in the octagon? Or will McGregor just go and tap him out within, 10 seconds? You know what I mean? Because from a fan perspective, you want to see him roll around. I guess, I don't really watch MMA, but I guess I want to see him roll around the ring a little bit. And, try to grasp each other in various ways before that bell rings.
Yeah, I don't know. Because McGregor, I mean, both strike me as people that are rather immature.
Yeah.
But I do know that Floyd possibly came into the fight wanting to give fans what they wanted, and his fights don't usually do that.
Yeah.
At least not from his side of things.
Yeah, and from that perspective, and maybe we can transition a little bit here. What was the better night of action? Mayweather McGregor or Mayweather Pacquiao? I could go either way on that. I have never thought about this before, but I don't know. I enjoyed watching Mayweather and McGregor more, I think, because it was so crazy to see McGregor in there. And remember, he would throw these
so awkward,
weird punches.
He was like an alien in the ring.
Several were
I was like, what is happening?
I'm sure that's illegal, but he was doing it, and it was.
I had never seen anybody box that way in my whole life.
And it wasn't like he was trying to throw illegal punches. He just was like, this is what he does. You know what I mean?
It was so.
And
weird.
so he did that. And then I think back to Mayweather Pacquiao. There was all that hype around the fight. We'd waited for it for way too long. Would they get in the ring? I remember the first 3 or 4 rounds being pretty intriguing.
Yeah.
And I remember Pacquiao just connected with his straight left on Mayweather in round 4, I think. Just hit him right on the button. And then got him in the corner and was trying to catch him. And I was like, oh, the fight's on now. You know what I mean? Pacquiao caught him finally, and now it's on. And then that never happened again.
No.
And after the fight, we learned, that Pacquiao had an injured shoulder and that he injured it in that round, and that he actually had an injured shoulder before going into the fight, that they should have probably canceled the fight. So to me, all that took away from the fight I'd been waiting to see. Even though I knew that both of them weren't what they used to be, I still wanted to see those two guys not injured fighting each other, right?
You wanted to see them being the current best versions of themselves in that fight. Not we knew they weren't in their prime, and we weren't going to get that, but we definitely didn't get Pacquiao at his best on that night.
Yeah, because if Pacquiao's game is offense and punches, and he didn't throw hardly any punches. Mayweather, I think, outthrew him in that fight. And
I feel like since then I've seen Pacquiao fight better.
Yeah, because he has
than
two
he
arms.
Did that fight. So it seemed clear to me that that there was an injury.
Well, I'm not even sure. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm not even sure that the fight changes any if he doesn't have an injured shoulder. I'm just saying that the fight is more interesting because Pacquiao would at least throw more punches, and that leads to a better fight because a better.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Even if Mayweather stops him, right? Because he's more open to counters. At least that's better than what we got.
Right.
So for me, I remember all the build-up to Mayweather-Pacquiao, and for my lifetime, that story, Mayweather versus Pacquiao, is going to be the biggest boxing story, I think, that at least for the foreseeable future. It is right now for me. But for just one single fight, one single night of, hyperbole, not hyperbole. Hyperbole is the hyperbole of the hyperbole word. Anyway, for one single night of just fun, I don't know, and maybe it was partially that I knew it was just fun. This is just fun. This doesn't matter, It did kind of matter. I think if McGregor had gotten Mayweather out, I mean, it wouldn't really matter. But some people would argue then, oh well, whatever, MMA people, we don't care. I just think that one night of action was fun, and I loved it, and it was fun to write about. There was a lot of interest in the sport. Those are the 2 times in the sport.
Oh, yeah. It was fun to be able to talk about boxing with casual, like people we know in
Yeah.
everyday life.
Yeah, yeah, like who's going to win the fight? And now, of course, they all thought McGregor would win the fight. We would have to explain to them, but that's
No
a
way.
statistical improbability. So that, and I guess now that I said that out loud, that those two promotions are the two times in my life where I probably did the most, or was at least had the opportunity to write the most. You know, and especially for Mayweather Pacquiao, I remember going on like radio shows,
Yeah, you did a lot for that.
like all the weeks leading up to the fight, all over the country, going on radio shows and talking about the fight, or um, people. I mean, just various media things, like having the chance to write. I mean, that's when I made the most money easily in my career. Was Mayweather Pacquiao, because everybody wanted me to write about it. You know what I mean? Not just me, but like everybody wanted content, and that was a good time to be a boxing writer. So.